takes courage to get you outside of the box. It takes courage to be successful. It takes courage to win. People don't talk about people that don't win. If you win, they're going to talk about you. Do you have the courage?
Guys, I need you to pay close attention to today's video. If you don't, you'll end up missing the next big wave of crypto millionaires. There's so much market manipulation that it's virtually impossible to predict the future. The crypto market is on a free fall. Don't even get me started on the stock market. Things are crazy at the moment, and if you can see someone talking to themselves in an alleyway, chances are they've invested in the financial market and are bleeding money. Be a good neighbor and give them a hug. Lord knows he or she deserves it. But like I've always warning you guys, the crypto market is not for the faint-hearted, and neither is it the ideal space for an anxious trader. You've got to hodl even when everything seems to be an utter disaster, which is what we're in right now. I don't know about you, but I'm super excited to see what comes next. Anyway, today's video is about educating all of you and any new subscriber, so stick around to the end and find out more. As always, welcome back to Money Side, your favorite crypto news channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you get updates when we drop new videos. And don't forget to smash that like button, and remember you can always leave a comment or question in the section below. Many of you say that crypto is too high to get into. Well, now here's your opportunity. True, it's a bloodbath, but it's the only way for the long-term traders. If you enter the market right now, you'll enjoy the full benefits of the bullish trend that's about to happen. Long-term investors know how to hodl when the market crashes, and they don't trip when it dips. Instead, they buy the dip. Can you please take a moment to let that soak in? Any holders listening to this, don't you dare panic sell. Continue holding the line, and when it dips, if you have more money, invest into the crypto more. We are now at the end games. And like Dr. Strange says to Tony Stark, this is the one chance in 12 million scenarios that you could actually become a real-life millionaire with crypto. If you don't hop into the crypto market right now, you're going to regret it later when a majority of us start smiling our way all the way to the bank. But as always, this isn't financial advice. I'm just sharing my experiences with you guys. Don't believe me? Well, here's an article that talks a lot about the crypto world. And mind you, this article was posted last year and is still significant to what is happening in the crypto sphere. I'm so fired up with what's happening that I can't even keep calm. As the headline reads, imagine a central bank wipeout of Bitcoin in 2022. 2022 hasn't been easy on crypto traders. We have record high inflation, sanctions at almost every corner, and rumors of CBDCs rolling out. So what does that mean for Bitcoin? We could potentially see a complete takedown of this crypto. I said it. Taxes are going to be so high on Bitcoin that everyone will run away. The Western banking system has been planning for the longest time to take down Bitcoin. And from what I gathered from this article, it's happening right now. Biz general manager actually told the world back in 2021 that Bitcoin might break down and CBDCs might be better. And then this year, we've seen it unveil. Funny enough, Jerome Powell is actually a part of the Biz Innovation Hub. And as we come into 2022, his predictions are coming into actualization. Inflation went through the roof this year. Everyone is complaining about gas prices, rent, and food costs. But your salary hasn't gone up with these changes. Unfortunately, the Fed are now crashing the crypto market. Like I said, we are seeing too much manipulation and FOMO. The weak people are currently exiting the market and will soon regret that. Honestly, we are all being manipulated by the news and regulatory bodies, and instead of exiting, guys, you should be investing back into the market. Evidently, as of how things stand, Bitcoin is getting crashed and burned. We can see cryptocurrency portfolios plummeting right now. The market is going crazy. But here's something interesting I need you all to pay attention to. Speaking to Front Row Bloomberg, the CIO, Soros Dawn Fitzpatrick, talks about all the things that Bitcoin brings to the table as a commodity. But you know what happens when she's asked if she owns any Bitcoin? Well, she quickly deflects and starts talking about how fast CBDCs are going to be effective, faster than anyone really expects. I think it's some of these subtle signs that tell us exactly what they're planning for the future. While they may seem like they're trying to push out Bitcoin, there's more to it than meets the eye. One thing we know for sure is that cryptocurrencies are here to stay. We just have to pick the winners and losers in this game. Now, further into the interview, Fitzpatrick shares that CBDCs could be a potential threat not only to Bitcoin, but also the other cryptocurrencies. But a key thing that she points out is that CBDCs will only be a temporary threat to cryptocurrencies. So what do you think happens here? There will be FUD as people rush out of the markets, and this will be the heavily crash on your portfolio. But as soon as you flood out of the market, the Fed will be there buying your fear. That's why I have always insisted if you want to reap well in the crypto world, you have to learn how to develop long-term fundamental patience strategies. Patience is key here, guys. You have to hold the line. The new financial system might try to wipe out Bitcoin, but the chance is they won't be successful. There will only be temporary fear in the markets as they force you out. They just want you out of it for a while so that they can buy the massive dips, giving them a chance to set up their infrastructure. As you all know, Soros just recently invested in Polysign, which is connected to Ripple. And as we all know by now, Ripple and the backing of world-class partners is on its way to changing the banking system as we know it. So while the markets dip, this is your opportunity to accumulate some XRPs and stand a chance to behold generational wealth. Guys, now we're going to try and figure out what kind of thinking is correct during opening, holding, and closing of a deal. Any trader faces these three stages, but not everyone knows how to behave correctly, and therefore mistakes are made. Go. Before opening a deal, every time you find an entry point that matches the rules of your trading strategy, you should think about the following important points. Determine the level to set the stop loss. It is not necessary to set a smaller stop loss due to greed. You should have a stop loss strategy that will be based on the highs or lows of the price at the levels, because these values are really important and it will be much more difficult for the price to pass the level. This will protect your position and your stop loss from premature closure. You must be able to accept losses. Before each trade, you should remind yourself that a trade can be unprofitable since there is nothing 100% in any market. Remember this every day. Remember that setups don't always work, and then you won't be losing more by rearranging the stop loss or not putting it in at all in the hopes that the setup will definitely work. It takes time. The deal does not reach the goal in a minute. The market will move in different directions, and you should be able not to react to every moment and give the deal time. Many people forget about it, but due to the constant monitoring of the market and reactions to every movement, traders make mistakes, lose money. You need to be able to wait. Understand this. Let the deal work and don't interfere. The position is open. The most interesting thing starts right here, and it is here a huge number of unnecessary mistakes are made. The market must prove you wrong. After opening a position, that stop loss will be the level at which it will be clear that you were wrong. You should leave the open position alone and let the price prove you right or give you an erroneous opinion. Touching the take profit price will mean that you were right, since there is no stop loss. Constant monitoring of the situation. If you are still following every movement, most likely you will react to false price fluctuations, and sooner or later you will close the position. You may just get tired of watching the price move and eventually make a mistake. You can check your deal once or twice a day, but no more. You must act according to your strategy, which gave the signal to open a position. Let the strategy work and don't interfere. Closing a position. It does not matter whether the deal was profitable or not. It is important to rest after it. Stop. Put your thoughts in order. It is difficult after closing a position to return to the market for a new setup, especially if the transaction was profitable. After all, they lead to excessive self-confidence, which leads you to open bad deals in large numbers. After a losing trade, you always want to quickly return to the market to recoup. This is a big mistake. Opening deals that are based on the desire to win back what is lost is an abyss into the abyss. Emotionally, you run to open a deal, open on bad signals and lose even more, and so on again and again. You have to understand that losing money in the market is normal. You don't have to run to win them back. Learn to accept losses. The only thing you should do after closing any position is to be disciplined and stick to the trading strategy. The easiest way is to just leave the market and get away from the chart for a while. It is very important to remember that you need to be able to save money. If you have earned something, withdraw some or part of it at the end of the month. Let it be your reward, which will give you self-confidence, and you'll become a calmer trader in the long run. As always, do your own research and always trade safely, guys, and continued prayers for the people of Ukraine. Please keep in mind we're not a licensed financial advisor. All videos on this channel are intended for entertainment purposes only. Tell us what you think in the comment section below, and let's have a conversation. Thanks as always for watching. Don't forget to like this video, and please click on that subscribe button. And be sure to turn on notifications so you get updates whenever we post our new content. We'll see you next time here on Money Side.